1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, people. I am going to quickly. What? Oh, I was supposed to say phone break. That's what I'm supposed to. Oh, he's here. I'm live, by the way. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, is it there? Yeah. Okay. Let me try this. I've just started. Hello. How is everyone doing? My name is Just Keith Ramesh, and we're back for a brand new season of DTS with a very, very long turnaround period from the last season. We're back finally racing in our most prestigious tier in the league, and I'm delighted to be commentating it once again. And this season is looking even bigger than last, maybe, when we will find out. We've got some new TPs, old TPs returning, and then some teams that have been here from the very beginning. And we will have a deep dive into who's driving for who. But how is everyone doing? Hello, Reesky. We've lost Ted. Ted is gone this season. That is the first bad news of the season. We've lost Ted. Ted was special, man. He was really special last season, giving us updates left, right, and centre. He knew what he was doing, and everything like that. Shout out to Reesky, and very good luck to Reesky this season. Obviously, great comms driver of the year. That is my guy. Yeah, I am very proud of Reesky for winning that award. He very much deserved it. Big shout out to my boy Reesky. Hello, Milan. How are you doing? Milan, I'm already missing you, mate. Obviously, you're my driver last season. But yeah, I'm missing you. Pigeon was also my driver. Pigeon, I miss you. What a legend you are, Pigeon. And I can't wait to be commentating over you. You are the good man. Mick, we will be getting into detail about your role this season very, very soon. We'll mention what you are doing this season, and very exciting. We're just waiting for people just to get in, and so we can just talk about everything. Tark, it's a pleasure to see you as always. Our new head steward, love that from you, Tark. Stevie, hello, Stevie. It's good to see you. You had a chance to pick me off. That's a bit awkward. That is a bit awkward. It's yeah. Diablo, it's good to see you, amigo. Are you just to indicate that you're?
I've got something to say.
Oh, okay.
Mav, your car's the wrong colour.
A what? Wait, what? Where? What team is
Little
that
Pigeon
again?
and Pro. Little Pigeon and Pro. That's red.
What's wrong with red? Oh shit, you're red.
I'm red.
Oh. You should have kept that secret and reported it after. But
No, I won't be a grass. But yeah.
Well, there is minus points available, and let's just say a certain someone did it to me. So yeah. DTS drama already. Wow, it is drama. But so everyone can hear you now. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes. Well, that's my introduction. We're back. I guess after how long's it been? 3 weeks.
3-4 weeks. Yeah.
And we've got drama already. I've started the drama. So
that's just how you know DTS is back. We've got drama when racing hasn't even started.
Grid looks cool though.
Yes. And talking about the grid, should we get into it?
We can do. Do you want to do that? We'll start off anyway. And
All right. I will talk about returning teams, and then you could give us the new teams this season, which, very interestingly for you, is quite special. So, returning this season, we have the normal, the boys that have been here from day one. It's me and Mav, and we are. Mav is actually changed his team name to just Is it Top Gun? Just Top
Yeah,
Gun.
Top Gun F1.
I'm gonna miss say it's Spartan. You know, I feel like
You
Spartan
still
was the thingy. But yes, Top Gun F1 and United Racing from the very beginning are renewed for this season. Another team that is renewed, but has changed their name, is last season's champions. Non-DTS, how was Masters driver standards? Well, okay,
Do you,
well, I'm getting interviewed. We'll answer that afterwards. But returning are the champions of Rostocker, and his team this season is called Pink Panthers, which is a nice
BWT.
throwback to.
Pink
I'm not
Panthers.
including the BWT. That's
Wait,
too
we've got to
long.
give them a good introduction.
Yeah, okay, fine. BWT Pink Panthers. There you go. That's our current champions, and their lineup is it's got some similar faces. Also returning is a team that has changed colour, and the reason they've changed colour is because of a new team, which we'll get into very.
You wouldn't be able
further.
to tell, though, would you? Because someone's team is supposed to be white, is actually red as well. But we'll move on from that one.
Yes, and that is Mr. Chaz Knight Rider. He's returning with Racing Knights in a brand new striking green livery, which we'll see on track in just a few minutes. I'm just trying to figure out. Also returning for his third season is Hilly. Oh, I just hit my mic with, is Hilly with his team Ironworks, which in my opinion is one of the nicest liveries on the grid. So big shout out to Hilly for that. And then the final team returning, I believe, is Crumpets with Breakfast Blitz Racing. Breakfast Blitz had Ryan Lemons at the start of the season. No, they had Ryan Lemons at the second half of the season, and they had Jay Tyler in the first half. No, wait. Which order did they have? No, Lemons was afterwards. And they actually failed to qualify for the Super Bowl, which was a massive shock to everybody. And they're looking to get back on track. So I believe those are all the returning teams. Do you want to go into the new teams?
I can do if you want me to.
Yes, please. Can you introduce yourself and what you're doing?
What I'm doing? Well,
Yeah.
I've got a team now. And we're called I don't know what you want to call it on the stream because it's kind of a long name. You can call it GP20, you can call it Project 20, you can call it Project GP20, whatever.
Fuck it now.
But I'm giving you a choice. I'm giving you a choice. Whatever it was, just whatever.
All right, we're going to shorten it to GP20.
Yeah, that's fine. And the lobby host is my driver as well, so he can boot anyone who he wants at any given time.
No, we do not condone that.
But it is Ruski, and we're running the red off of Chaz's car this season. The massive scrap in the paddock for the colour. I won, and now we are the red team on the grid. It is Ruski and Matt driving in our cars this season on this side. I'll leave the other side to Mav to announce.
I was going to make you do the lineups afterwards, but okay.
Oh. Well, it's 8 o'clock nearly, so we'll go into it. That's our team. I'm here to see what happens. You know, I was a TP for one season, wasn't I, when you was at Porsche with your mate Verstappen?
He's not my mate. Carry on.
But yeah, so I'm looking to come back and hopefully do the same again. And I trust my drivers to do it. And then the team after that, who's next in Nordia? I believe it is...
Oh, wait, I missed Renault Invincible. Renault Invincible also returned. Yeah, carry on.
All right, that is a horror intro for them, man. Brad's driving for them as well.
Yeah. That's how I realised I missed them.
So what's after that one then? I believe it is Vamos, right? Vamos Motorsport. Yes. Which is... They are blue this season. I don't think we've seen a blue car for a while, actually. On the grid, like proper blue. Like proper blue.
RF, I think, last season.
No, they weren't proper blue. They had a bit of grey on them and stuff.
They were majority blue.
I think this is going to be a much more blue car. And what team for it as well? We've got Famous Wayne driving, and the returning Egolf Hazard. I'm doing drivers now because we're ready now. That's why I'm doing that. Nothing to say about that. Just.
I'll let you do your thing. I'll let you do your thing.
Okay, and then in the other team, who's left?
Motor again.
New team, new TP, new drivers. No, returning drivers. They were a team, actually, the two drivers of that team. Motoiga, orange and grey, I believe, taking the orange off of TIG after that shambolic performance from that team, principal and drivers, eh? A new team by Motoiga by Et Neville, I believe his name is.
Yep.
New TP for the server, and he's the 10th team on the grid, and it's actually a solid team for having the last pick, so it was good this season. And the cars actually all look nice throughout.
Yeah, we got a very, very nice selection of cars this season, and I am looking forward to it.
Do you want to run through drivers?
Yes, I'm just waiting to get into the lobby, and then I'll run through.
I'll answer Manet's question then, while you're doing that. Manet's question was, how is Masters driving standards?
I can't answer that. Actually, I can answer it. Mr. Co-commentator, he had a few strong words about the standards, so I'll leave it at that, but yeah.
It was, parts of it were okay. I actually thought when everyone was on the train, it was all right. I think there was some very ambitious attempts at moves, quite a bit. I think in the first 5 laps, we had about 7 spins in the first 5 laps, so, it's okay. Everyone's rapid. I mean, qualifying was separated by a second from 1st to 20th, or 18th, so that was good. But, it could improve still, but I'm not going to jump on anything and say anything.
And we have our first car out, and it is the Spartan Phoenix. And their first driver, their first pick in the draft was Lil Pigeon, who in Schumacher tier was sensational. And we saw in the Super Bowl when we covered that
race.
Oh, for God's sake, that's going to be a long watch. That is going to be a long watch. But a few words on Pigeon. Would you like to give some?
He's a favourite for the tier.
In my opinion, he is the favourite for the tier. He's not one of them.
Mav's car's wait now. I take it all back. I didn't say a single thing. I was just making drama up for the sake of making drama up, come on. But,
all right.
Yeah.
Behind Pigeon on this second lap will be your driver of Reevski. Reevski, who was a reserve last season, has now signed a full-time deal with GP20. That is what we're going to go for because it's easy to say. So I'll let you stay on board with yours because he's going to be the second guy, and I'll stay on board with Pigeon.
And what a car to be driving then as well.
But yes, apart from Pigeon being, in my opinion, the favourite, who other favourites are you looking at?
Well, you got the usual suspects. I mean, he's won it 3 times now, I think.
Oh, fucking criminal.
I mean, he is a very big criminal. His hairline's criminal as well. But his
right, Pigeon leads us away with the first lap of the year. Let's go.
Well, everyone knows who it is then.
Yep. Oh.
Great.
I'll let you invite him. As Little Pigeon goes into turn 1 and begins our season. China is a good track for just racing in general. I think it's a good track for overtaking and in terms of going side by side. And
it's just
in terms of oh god, in terms of a season opener, I think it's a great one. So I'm looking forward to it. We did not have China last season, if my memory serves me correct. So this is a return to a track which hasn't been in the calendar for a while. But this is looking solid for Pigeon. It's looking scrappy but solid.
Is this the happy-go-lucky livery that Pigeon's running?
Yes. Oh, I thought someone lost it in the background, but it wasn't. It was just Diablo warming up his tyres, I believe. Not Diablo, it was Arbeg Dury. Arbeg Dury is returning, returning to DTS, and he's on the Senna side. Have you seen that cheeky comment from Milan? Let's see if the Bangor curse is real. That will be a key factor. Congratulations to Milan.
I'll be hoping so this season. I'll be hoping it's real. Very real. Because I need Milan
doubtful.
To have a horrible season for my drivers.
Right, first lap of the day.
First lap. Yeah.
It's going to be Pigeon, and he sets a 1:38.91. I'll let you take your guy and your team's first ever lap.
Next up, Rieske, he reserved for the BWT, now known as the BWT Pink Panthers last season. He's now driving full-time for GP20, and with that time, he sets 1:31.595. Not a bad time so far.
It's not bad at all. Next up is Moir Cat. He's driving for Breakfast Blitz. He's also back in this tier after a short absence to Schumacher. And he goes behind Rieske. Pro is back, and he's driving for Spartan Phoenix. He went fourth. And then in the back, we're seeing the two Vamos Racing. I'm sure they will be shouting Vamos a lot during the season.
I'm sure
Next
Wayne knows what that means.
DSL Bradley starts his time. Rumsky, Rieske's good mate, goes ahead of him into P2.
Pipped him.
The Motor Egg car of Dave Riley is next. He goes P4.
Let me get a look at this car, actually. I didn't see this one.
And Haytham R, next up for Renault Invincible. Where can he go? P6. The car behind him is the United car of Stevie, who starts his time. The other Motor Agare car of Craig's Validate. Craig, I believe, is a reserve. So, one to keep an eye on.
It is the current Drivers' Champion. Coming around the final few corners now, Scott MT. Your driver now, again, for the third time, I believe now.
His third stint.
Is going to cross the line and put his car P2 1:31.2. That's a great lap by Pigeon, by the way. That for Pigeon is
that's
wild.
Crazy. Pigeon is quick.
Now I look at the times. That's ridiculous.
Next up, Arbeg Dury for the current champions of DTS Pink Panthers Racing. I'm not saying the BWT. BWT is so long.
No, you don't have to. I just thought for an introduction for the first time, you know, you can say it from then on.
P5 for Arbeg Dury is a great time, and then a bit of teamwork going on with what is this? This is Breakfast Blitz. Milan starts his time. A few cars behind him, including the double Vamos cars. Vamos Wayne goes P6, and Egolf Hazard goes P7. P6 and 7 for Vamos.
I was just thinking as well, wet race.
DSL Brad is next. DSL Brad goes P2.
Wow, Pigeon's lap is ridiculous. Just saying about a whole wet race, Steve B, your driver, he thrives in those conditions.
Yeah, he is that guy under those conditions.
And he's going to come around and set his lap now. Yeah,
what can he do? In my opinion, he is probably the quickest out of the two mills. So I'm excited to see how he does this season. And Stevie to the line, he goes P11 ahead of Haytham and Pro, his fellow 2 mil drivers. And we're just waiting on a few more to get their first laps in, including Lee Webb just went P9.
Is that Egolf that jumped up too? Did Egolf just go behind Wayne, or was he already set his lap?
No, he was already there. It was Lee Webb. Mikey G for Racing Knights. Racing Knights is strategy in Draft Night. Do you want to speak about it?
Their strategy was I don't want to give any slander to any drivers or anything, but in terms of what we was expecting,
it wasn't out there.
It was very different, unlike his car, which is the same thing as last season in different colours. But anyway, it was different. He want more balance, I think was his words.
Going on board with Diablo. Diablo is in the final corner.
We'll see what his driver's doing. Rumsky P4, it's not a bad start.
Diablo to the line. I believe he got a toe off his teammate, and that puts him P3 ahead of Scotty MT.
I'll tell you what, 2, 3, and 4, even 5, 6, that's close.
Do you know step one of the curse? Milan invalidated his first lap of the season.
Yeah, he's cursed, man. He's done out. It's begun. He's going to get wing damage for turn 1. He's going to get a disconnection probably and screwed over by that.
He's going to get a puncture. Remember, I got that puncture,
You got about 4 punctures that season.
Yeah,
you did do that.
Next up is Tuck, who started out lap, so it doesn't really matter. Stevie is going to come into the pits. The black car of...
The what now?
I'm still learning teams here. Lee Webb is coming into the pits.
Ironworks.
Then it
nice car too.
I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna take me all season to adjust to Racing Knights being green. This is crazy. All I see is VB Thomas at Anaconda Racing.
Oh, and that team stunk.
Yeah.
Wait, did Chas drive for that?
I think he did. Craig goes P17 as a reserve driver for Motor Air. Next up is Haytham to the line. Haytham is going to start his time, I believe he is. So we're going to go back on board with Milan's teammate. Who was Milan's teammate? Mo Eckert, who started this time. So it's going to be Milan.
That's a great lap from Diablo, by the way. That is a very good lap from Diablo.
Milan into the final corner. He does keep it safe on track limits. He's run out of deployment, but his first lap is only good enough for P6. Is that curse striking? It does look like it is.
It's not too bad. Not too bad for a first lap. It's been a while.
On his out lap, he begins the time. We're going to go on board with the white car of Pro, who is starting his time. Motor Aguirre's driver of F1 Drivey? F1 Riley.
F1 Drivey?
Is going to go through the final corner. I must say, Motor Aguirre is going to be a team to watch this season. I think wait, what the hell?
Go on, get out.
No, Mo's been disqualified.
Oh.
Mo has been disqualified for parking in a dangerous location.
Did he stop out the pit lane, letting cars go by and end up getting done by it? I'm not sure.
Oh, wait, what? Oh my god, I thought he validated. Someone just drove straight through him. They had fucking crazy ball sacks. Right, do you remember the days where I used to be PG?
Yeah, that lasted long, didn't it?
Yeah, it really did. We found out the other day, I like to say a very interesting word quite a lot. And Haytham into the final corner. What can Haytham do? I think Haytham is going to be the 2 mil to watch as well, along with Stevie. And he's just gone ahead of Stevie, P15.
Never said that word, did you?
No, Jay didn't believe I ever said that word. But I do.
Evidently. Yes. Who's next?
Milan's going to come into the pits here, and he's got a car behind him. I'm trying to figure it out. Is that a Motor Aguirre car?
Matt's going to cross the line now, and he's going to put his car...
this is Matt's first time. Oh,
this is Matt's first lap.
Why is Matt's car so dark?
Yeah, why is it darker?
You might have just been hit with karma.
Matt?
You might have just been hit with karma. I'm looking at Matt's car and it looks brown.
In Matt's defence, he left the session and joined.
That's not in defence. Matt's car is brown. Oh no! Oh god! And you can see Reevesky in the final corner. Look how bright and colourful his red is, and then look at Matt.
But do you know what? It's good thing we ain't got any brown cars on this grid this season, isn't it? Because
Reevesky starts his time.
Wait, surely we should stay on board with Matt for now. He's on his.
Yeah, just get the evidence in of his. He's got purple, but it's not legit.
Yeah,
I'm going to quickly go on board with that Vamos Racing, who is livery we haven't really seen as much as it because we were on them for a short period of time. It's Vamos Wayne, P10 into the final corner. What can he do? To the line. What can Vamos do on their first qualifying session? P8 for Wayne currently. Next up is Renault. Haytham will be coming in. And then it's your guy in the brown car.
Cheers. Matt coming around the final corner now is going to activate DRS. Manage DRS well and goes P8 just behind his teammate.
What we'll say Matt was a master qualifier. Scott behind him went P2. Matt was a very good qualifier last season. No, wait. It was the other way around. He was a very good racer.
It was the other way around. Yeah, he was really good in racing.
Who was I thinking about? Someone was a really good qualifier last year.
You are thinking of...
As Arbeck Dury is thinking of? Pits. Egolf Hazard is next to set a time. Someone was really good in qualifying. Was it? It might have been Reevesky. No, Rumsky even. As Egolf was P6 on his return. By the way, a big shout out to Egolf on his return to racing.
Yep.
I don't know why I'm clapping, but he deserves a clap.
He's chucked it P6 already as well.
Yeah. Obviously, the last time we saw Egolf in a full-time season, he was rapid P3 in the championship in season 5.
True. He was a United driver, wasn't he?
He was, and then he was traded for Scott EFT. Surprise, surprise.
And was that the season where you absolutely cooked the constructors and just chucked every single point for him and gave
that was
the easiest constructor of his life?
No, that was the Brad Scotty season. The Egolf. Oh no! Wait, I've sold Egolf twice to Scott.
Yes, you have sold him twice. You've sold Egolf twice. That's crazy, man. You go apologise to him or something.
Hello, Crumpets. How you doing, my friend?
Grumpy.
Did you just call him Grumpy?
Crumpy.
Oh. Scotty's going to come into the pits behind
Milan
him.
Said he might be cooked with this curse.
Let him cook. I'm trying to figure out.
Milan,
here's what it is, Pigeon.
Milan, you've got to not acknowledge the curse because your placebo effect of it, you will just drive worse. You've got
to go to brown car again.
You've got to ignore it, mate. If I was Chaz, I would say something so bad right now.
It's not my fault you've made him get a brown car. I really hope Hilly's watching it.
Haven't done anything, actually. I haven't done anything.
Is he not your driver? And are you not liable for your driver?
I am as liable for my driver as you are liable for your language on this stream.
Yeah. So we're both equally as liable.
You don't care about your language on this stream.
I do. I consider it, but I still say it.
Well, that's not very liable then, is it? Not taking responsibility of it. Speaking of someone's got to take...
I don't take responsibility, but I'm still liable for it. And Stevie is liable for this lap.
I was about to say, speaking of someone who's got to take a bit of responsibility
on P60, it's not a little battle between him and Hayden.
Brad's about to start his final run, and with a wet race, this is crucial.
Very true. As Tuck comes into the pit, so I'll let you take Mr. DSL Brad's lap. He's not out lap even.
I can still do it if you want.
Yeah, go for it. No one else is actually on the time.
DSL Brad driving in Renault. Jay was shocked that he even had the chance to get Brad, and
I was shocked he had the chance.
For a minute, I thought I was going to get Brad.
I'll tell you what, and Jay, you have not cooked with this livery.
Mate, no sponsors, no nothing. It
doesn't really work, man. Sorry, Jay.
He's off, but they do say Jay's part of the plan.
I am going to quickly go on board of Craig, just because he's going to finish his time here.
All right,
this is his final run.
Yeah, I'll let you finish Craig's lap.
So, Mr. Reserve, Craig MC12. Full motor again, goes P16, just behind his teammate. Now, let's go on behind.
Alright, so it's Brad. As Crumpet says that, Renault looks mint on track. Don't know what mints you're eating, mate. Brad, P3 at the moment. It's a good lap already. He's got to fight. It's part of the plan, says Jay.
No, we can't bring this back. You're in your second season, mate.
He's throwing the car. This is moving like Arteta, this is. He's just driving around at the moment, and I haven't seen a purple sector yet from Brad. So is that pigeon lap pole already?
I mean, he's got
never mind, because Brad's found 3 temps. Brad's found 3 temps in that sector. He's found it all there. The Renault Invincibles man. He's known for his qualifying pace. He's known for his race pace now too.
Why does he have so much battery?
He's the ERS goes down. The deployment goes down more than the battery, so he's got to manage it well. Can't burn it. He's got to save it for the final few corners. All white, racing the helmet in the white and yellow car of Renault, round the final corners, hits the apex nicely, doesn't go too far wide, gets on the throttle without wheel spin. Now he's got to get this final corner right. He doesn't want to go wide or clip that curb, because otherwise you will go flying. And he keeps it right, and DSL Brad crossing the line for his final lap, goes P1 with 130.6.
DSL Brad on provisional pole. Next up on a time will be Arbeck Dury. So we're going to go aboard with Arbeck Dury, but what a time from DSL Brad. He gets 2 attempts on Pigeon.
The traffic's starting to form now. Everyone is making their way out the pits, and you've got to get a correct lap here. Pigeon's got a bit of pressure on him now to set this, as does Scotty MT and Diablo with their times. Yep. I'll tell you what, by the way, what a lap from Rieski.
To the line. It is, yeah. Rieski is a great qualifier, and Arbeck Dury to the line. P11 currently for the current holders, and he's going to stay P11 because he does not improve. Laps are going to fly in now. We're going to have to figure out who's doing what.
Good to have you back,
Lee Webb.
Who's after? Is Tuck.
Egolf.
You go Tuck.
Okay,
you go
Egolf. It's going to be Wayne.
Yep, you go Wayne.
Wayne is improving.
Milan's about to start his final run. He's got 20 seconds to get to the line. He's going to have the final lap.
Wayne in the final corner. He is committed. He's all over the curb. And to the line. He is going to go P9 ahead of Matt. What is Rieski doing?
He's starting his lap is what he's doing. As Jay says, Starboy for Brad.
Can Scotty match his title rival from last season?
Your car looks very dark purple as well. I thought you'd be brighter.
No, I've always gone with the darker. I wonder if he'd bright with last year. Oh, that was committed from Scott.
He sent the line.
That. Oh, he's going to. He gave up.
He gave up.
I think he lost it.
He didn't have the time. Yeah, and who's up behind? Is that Brad's teammate of Haytham? No, that is Brad Haytham to the pits. Next is a green car. That'll be a race of nights.
Mikey G, who had a great season last year. What can he do? P30 currently, and goes up to P8.
Who's that behind that? That is Diablo P3. What a lap! Next up is Racing Nights again. Rumsky!
Oh, Rumsky! Egolf has a goes P6 as well. Next up is the White Car Pro, I believe that was. Pro goes P18. Next up is Motor Agare of Dave Riley, who is 5 tenths up here. What can Dave Riley do? To the line. The Motor Agare car on their debut race. He goes P12. Little Pigeon goes even quicker. Oh my God. And Matt goes P5 in all of that.
Look how close it is, though, between Brad and Pigeon. That wasn't as big of a gap as it was from the first laps. We've got a fight on our hands here.
It's going to be, I believe Wayne's done his time. Milan, he's down in P12, but he's getting a toe off Wayne. What can Milan do here? Into the final corner. He's committed. He gets over the curb nicely to the line. He goes P8.
Next up, Reevsky. Reevsky's going to go P8 now. He's pit Milan. Milan's down P9.
Milan is in P9, and that is our qualifying. Little Pigeon Force. Top Gun. Full Top Gun is our first pole sitter of the season.
What a lap. The Top Gun man is on top. I've also just messaged Matt to say, what the hell is your car darker than Reevsky's? But we move on.
What a lap from Pigeon. He sets a 1:30.662, 200ths ahead of DSL Brad. And he did get a nice little toe off Dave Riley, I believe that was. So a great time for Pigeon. And let's go through the order. So Pigeon on pole for Top Gun. Renault Invincible of DSL Brad with Pink Panther of Diablo P3. Rumsky is the standout driver of that qualifying session. P4 for the Racing Knights, P5 for the GP20, P6 for Scott EMT, the current champion for United, Egolf Hazard, Reevsky's, Milan, the 2 Ironworks, Racing Knights of Mikey G, Wayne, F1 Riley, Arbeck Deary, Craig, Stevie, Pro, Haytham, and Moe Cat, who got disqualified for parking in a dangerous location.
Can't park there, sir. But
now we have a wet race.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult.
Or is it a plot twist? Is it going to rain midway?
But unfortunately for the grid,
God. It's into
the paddock is flooded. The pit lane is flooded. And unfortunately, unless someone's going to throw a spanner in the works, I do know this, because he said it himself, Pigeon is unbelievable in the wet.
Pigeon is a master in the wet, I believe.
So this could be a statement race from Pigeon. Although we saw Brad last season with Plavance around Belgium, how far ahead them two were, and they're next to each other on the line here.
As Crumpets say, Jay, I'll say it again, but you've done really well with livery. Just watching it on Mastery. Crumpets, I hope that's sarcastic, because it is terrible.
No, it's the fact that he said that twice. I feel like he's gone too far now for it to be true. He must be waffling. The Crumpets is a waffler. Like this guy cannot be serious.
So, are you ready to watch 36 laps of no overtakes?
Nah, these lot will bring overtakes. Whether it's clean, round the wrong way, it will happen.
Do you want to introduce our full grid and their teams?
I will do that. Now, the tyres, believe it or not, everyone's on Inters. All right, yes. I can't do the thing this time. Everyone's on Inters. So I'm just going to do the driving instruction. So, in first place, or starting first, on pole, he's a man who came from the other side of the, what is it? Tiers, I guess. The
ocean.
Yeah, from the ocean, yeah. And he loves the ocean, he loves wet conditions. He could drive tonight. Yeah. It is Lil Pigeon, 03000. Starting first. Second place is the man who was competing for the title last season, ended up second. He hates number 2. He wants that number 1. It is DSL Brad for Renault Invincibles. What a lovely car, by the way, eh? In third place. Well, starting third. I don't like saying third place. Starting third. A fantastic lap. He got 2 race wins last season. He's looking like a serious contender this season. In the... he's off the track. Pink Panther's car is Diablo. 4th place. Unbelievable lap. Rumsky. 5th place. In the perfectly fine coloured car, Matt. 6th place, the total holder, Scotty MT. In 7th place, the return Egolf Hazard. Great lap to welcome himself back. In 8th place, another fantastic lap from GP20 driver of Reevsky. 9th place, has he been cursed? Is he better in the race? We'll find out. It's Milan Speckbelt for Breakfast Blitz. 10th place and 11th place, both Ironwork racing drivers looking for that even middle ground. 10th and 11th is Lee Webb and Friar Tuck. 12th place, Mikey G, 4 Racing Knights, now repping the green colour. And 13th place, Vamos Motorsport, Famous Wayne in P13. 14th, Dave Riley, F1 Riley in the Motor Eager, and his teammate Craig in 16th. Separating them is Arbeg Dury, 4 BWT Pink Panthers. In 17th is the other United driver, Steve B. 18th place is the returning Pro Hater, 4 Top Gun F1. In 19th place, we have the other Renault Invincibles driver of Haytham looking to make his mark, and 20th place, looking to gain positions after being disqualified and qualifying out of his control, is Mo Irakat for Breakfast Blitz Racing.
So, that is our grid for Senna Season 7, and we are looking forward to get going.
Got a nice
I don't need to get the tyres on the thing, so I'm going to have position changes instead. So, why am I watching from Narnia? This is not helpful one bit.
We are miles away. We are miles away.
It's 1, it's 2, it's 3, it's 4, it's 5. It's a new season of DTS Senna. Here we go. It's go, 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 go. Pigeon gets a good start, but Brad gets a better start. Brad is alongside, and Diablo gets an even better start. He's off the track. Diablo's off the track. Contact between the leaders, and DSL Brad leads. Oh, they went 3-1 until
Diablo Pigeon.
No contact.
Wings gone. Wings gone. Wings gone.
Who was the wing? Who was the wing?
We had a wing in the middle. Is that Scotty MT's wing? It's Scotty MT's wing.
Oh,
it's Scotty MT's
title defense has gone to horror, but it hasn't gone to horror for last season's runner-up because he's leading.
Up the inside,
Diablo.
That's up the inside.
Oh my God, Diablo
and Mikey up to 7th.
Oh my days, this is a crazy start.
Hang on, we can just get positions up, I'd say, because we know what tyres are up.
Reisky and Wayne Reisky and Tuck are having a battle, and Reisky just stays ahead. This is a crazy start. Scotty and Mikey G are battling. Scotty's wing damage is really going to hurt him. He's got completely no wing at all on that front left end plate.
There is no wing. Brad with a fantastic start. I thought all three of them were about to go round.
Pigeon's almost gone into the back of Brad, and that was crazy.
Pigeon's struggling.
Mikey is ahead of Wayne. And Wayne's also got damage. Wayne also has damage for Vamos Racing.
So it's the two legacy teammates
Wayne
who've got damage in the DTS tiers.
Left and right end plate. He has smacked someone that hard.
But I think he's going for a move. No, I thought he was going for a move on Mikey there, looking for one. And look at this could get full wets at the moment. We know what China's like.
Reisky around the outside of Wayne into turn 14. And he's going to stay behind.
Yeah, he's blocked off. All bit of contact. Everyone's going so slow around these corners. It's a big snap for a Tuck behind. He lost that, then went sideways.
Mo gets ahead of Haytham.
And
what a
Brad picks up the
chaotic
fastest lap. The front three are starting to pull away now.
Yeah, I believe Egolf could also have wing damage. He does not. He doesn't.
That is in terms of positions gained. Brad's up 1, Egolf's up 3, Mikey and Wayne are up 4, despite him having no wing. As a Steve B's up 4, Mo's up 5.
Yeah, Mo had a great start. And Arbeg Dury's in the pits for a wing change.
That's an early pit for the BWT Pink Panthers. I won't keep calling them that. Just for now. That is a change of wing, and he's gone early for the wing change, while others have opted to stay out, like Scotty MT and Famous Wayne. Yeah,
but I think there might be more people with wing damage, to be honest.
Do you want me to have a little look around while you keep an eye on the front who's got wing damage? I'll have a little look around.
Well, to be honest, I reckon this race is going to be an interesting watch now.
Scotty has wing damage. Yes, P7, P8, and P9 all have wing damage. This middle pack here, they've all got damage. And I think... does anyone else have wing damage behind? I think... is Tuck carrying any damage? I think we've got half the grid with no wing at the moment off the start.
Crazy. Rumsky's gone wide, and that's going to allow the current champion to have a nice run on him. Can Scott get a good run here? He's got 94% battery compared to Rumsky's 85. Overtake mode is on, but I don't think he's going to get a move done here.
What I will say, though, is I think Pigeon's actually going to go for a move on DSL Brad here. He is going to go for a move down the inside. He's going to go for it. He breaks.
And this is reminiscent of F2 last season.
Yes, and he got pushed off.
Yes, and Pigeon appealed it and he won.
And this time he wins the fight as well, because Pigeon takes P1. But look at the ERS
Pigeon
difference.
Has dumped all his ERS.
He has dumped. But does Pigeon think he's got the pace to pull away now? But Brad's going to say otherwise. He's going to look for a move, potentially back on this. No, he sits behind. I don't know how this is going to go between these front three. It's Diablo down the inside of DSL. Brad! Diablo around the inside! Diablo looking for a move. He swoops around the inside. Now he has the outside line. Does he have the grip? I'm not sure he does. Brad defends well and holds that P2. These front three are starting to run away now, even with the fighting.
This is a great battle between these guys, and Diablo is looking punchy. I can't believe he went 3 wide in turn 1. That was mental.
Was ambitious. Ross Tucker says, Arbeg went for the repairs, got sandwiched.
As Tuck gets ahead of Steve B. Steve B has found himself in 12th.
I told you, he's a weather madness for a driver. Yeah, he's great.
He could be my lead driver this race.
I tell you what, with the wing damage that Scott MT's carrying as well, it might have to be a quick swap.
As Famous Wayne is looking to get risky, but he's dropped off him slightly, and that's invited Tuck to apply some pressure.
Sorry, I just want to say, because Jay's watching, Heung-min Son has scored and they're beating Arsenal. Anyway, Little Pigeon's off the track. Little Pigeon's off the track.
Stevie down the inside. Down the inside of Tuck. That is a punchy move. Stevie is looking good.
Stevie. Stevie.
Go on.
He's fighting. He's scrapping Milan now. Milan's looking to pick up the pieces. And I think he does, but he's down in P12 and Stevie gets the grip. And Stevie holds the position. He's fighting these positions, Stevie. What a drive so far.
And Scotty gets past
Rumsky.
And that's
look at the train behind. Look at the train behind.
Yeah. Oh, there's people pulling out. And that's Stevie. And someone's going to go into the back of someone there. It was Moe Cat. He almost went into the back of Stevie and F1 Riley. But they all make it okay.
I know it's raining, but is it just me, or is everyone going so slow? It seems in braking. This
is crazy. This race so far.
And Brad's closed up to Pigeon, who's nearly sideways on the curb. Oh my days! And look at the ERS that Brad's got compared to Pigeon. He's got almost 60% more.
What Diablo I will say is, there will be pit stops this race. It's China,
and I think there will be a safety car. I think we will see a safety car this race with the way this is. What I do think is
Arbe Duri, he had to fix his wing, but he has used another set of inters. That means he has one left, one set of inters. So if there is like some sort of late safety car, he is going to be stuck on the new set.
Or he might have to go back on the old ones. As Matt goes sideways there, I know and bring it up. I don't know how Matt's managed to make the car darker. He must have just chosen a different paint finish or something. Because it's the same.
He's just made it the saturation. No, not saturation.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Different. As Milan sideways and Steve B looking for the position there. My day, Steve B is looking punchy here on Milan. Milan is under pressure. Is the curse already clicked? He's down in P12.
This is a crazy race so far. And I'm looking at Rumsky, who Mikey G, who's going to get under pressure from Reesky. It's a great debut race for Project GP20.
Don't say anything for now, sir. Lil Pigeon, he can't get away from Brad and Diablo. He can't. He cannot bridge a gap.
And the ERS. Engine power because he's used so much ERS.
He needs to find a little bit more power in that engine, and I don't think it's going to be here, because I think if anything's going to happen, it's going to be Brad looking for a move. He does set fastest lap, but the ERS, it's different. It is a big difference between P1 and P2. Brad did burn a bit there, and Diablo's burnt all of his up. Eggolf again, he did this the season, like you said, when he was driving. He just sits in the top 5 constantly. Yeah,
that's what he's good at. He is like... I don't know. He's like George Russell when he first drove Mercedes.
I want to say Oscar Piastri of recent.
No, because I feel like Oscar Piastri is
Carlos Sainz did it a lot last season. He actually had a record for it, didn't he? He was finishing in the top 5 almost every single race, and he's dropping a drive like that at the moment. He didn't DNF it. Did Sainz DNF last season? Oh yeah, Perez killed him.
Where did he kill him again?
Baku on the last lap. Look through. Milan's really struggling, by the way. Steve B is gaining every single corner on him. Steve B, genuinely, I think he's the fastest driver here.
Yeah, and I think Milan only got past because Stevie was basically pushing Doug along. So it hurt his Are
you reading the comments?
Yeah.
Are you reading the comments? Yeah. You do your thing. I'll just take it away at the moment. Brad's on a recharge. Pigeon can't recharge because he's under attack from the back, from the two behind. Scotty has held P6 quite well.
Time about 10 seconds.
This could be a bit of another no man's land race for Scotty, like he did round Spa in the wet. Just driving by himself.
And Reeski and Mikey G. Mikey goes around the outside. Reeski in the inside line, and he gets the move done.
Wait, was he attacking Reeski then?
Yeah. Oh, but Mikey G.
Oh, Mikey, with the traction.
Not at the final corner, lads. Oh, great racing.
Respectful. I'll also say, by the way, behind. Who's that? Is that Milan pulling out so they can move? Is that famous Wayne looking for a move as well?
Wayne down the inside. And he had a great run on Mikey, and he goes down the inside. And it looks to have got it done.
Mikey might lose it.
Michael might lose it to Tuck now.
To Tuck? Wayne doing bits with no wing. I agree, Mick. Hello, Mick, by the way. I hope you're doing well. Great stream yesterday as well, mate. I did actually watch it back. Wayne's cooking. As is Egolf. Your team's doing really well at the moment. What I was going to say, Armin, is Reeski's driving on medium TC as well, he told me.
Yeah, he does that on a normal.
In F1 cars, it's much more difficult, so fair play.
Yeah, but he is a man of many talents. Right.
Like comms.
Lee Webb is pressurising Pro Hate.
Oh, Pigeon! Sorry, Pigeon's a second clear. He's a second clear.
Yeah, and Diablo has been completely dropped. Well, not completely, but he's
Brad's showing great pace as well. Brad's got the ERS on Pigeon.
6 laps in, I believe the tyres are starting to fall off a cliff.
You didn't mute him, by the way.
I know, I needed him for 10 seconds.
Yeah, the inters will just not go. Anyone who's trying to do the zero stop, it's not happening around China.
No, zero stop hasn't been heard of since F122.
I remember Dental Technician doing it round Silverstone and winning the race from it.
He is a technician in doing that. He is that guy. I remember
Carl Nichols trying it and puncturing on the last lap.
I overtook him as well.
I think everyone did, didn't they? He was on for like a P2 at one point. Brad's closed up with the
Matt is pressurising Egolf here.
Brad closed up the ERS and went purple sector there. Brad's finding the pace again on Pigeon. I think this is going to be the fight for the win, these two. I can't believe Jay got Brad, by the way. I cannot believe...
Look at the size of this train.
I know,
this is crazy.
I cannot believe Jay got Brad.
Move there. Oh, Milan! Milan went down the inside of Tuck and he hit him and he gets the position. I don't think Tuck will be a very happy man.
Was it hit to pass? I
didn't see. I won't comment. I am the commentator. I'm no longer true it either, so I can't give you official words of this. But I don't think Tuck will be a very happy man about that.
Wayne is driving extremely well, by the way, with these no wings. Extremely well. He's actually catching Reeski a bit.
He is, yeah. Meanwhile, Scotty's in no man's land.
Yeah, he loves the no man's land in the rain, doesn't he? He loves it. I'm sure he doesn't want it, but he loves it.
Scotty's going to be praying for a safety car.
Yeah. He probably got a big enough gap to change his wing car in the same spot too.
Is he going to start to push?
Well, he has 100% ERS compared to Pigeon's 35, so I think he's going to start burning a little bit and look at his moment potentially. Pigeon's on the defensive a little bit there.
Yeah, Pigeon in hot lap mode, using even more battery.
But does Pigeon know what he's doing? Yeah, does he know what he's doing? Does he know that even if he's low on that ERS, if he can just maintain the amount that he needs the whole race, Brad can't do anything.
A good fight here to watch is probably Egolf versus Matt. Matt has dropped off this lap, but the lap before he's right in the back of him.
Thank God it's raining as well, because the cars all look darker anyway. Matt,
honestly, I don't think you're escaping this allegation, mate. It's pretty much a done deal. Especially if you just look at the map. We have a random brown car on the map. How have you managed this? Oh, Matt,
don't blame me.
You're supposed to be my mate, Matt.
Don't blame me.
Around outside of
Hilly got it. I sent Hilly every single detail and then some. I've done it right, thank you very much.
Yeah, Matt, as a former TP as well, surely he's got to be knowing.
In what way? As a former TP, what?
He's got to be careful.
He's got to be careful. We know what happens with DTS. 1 minute you're everyone's best mate, next minute they're trying to kill you. So look, I'm expecting a letter in the email from the FIA after today.
100-point deduction incoming.
It wouldn't surprise me.
You'll be alongside Quimo.
I'd still have more points than TIG.
Oh.
Genuinely probably would, by the way.
I've not actually seen that. But Milan has got past Mikey G as well after he got past Tut. So
Milan's on the move as much as that. Milan's on the move as much as that car's a good livery for Brad.
So uncalled for. Matt
he has nearly got him.
Not. Meanwhile, our next fight is probably Tuck and Mikey. The grid's starting to form some gaps now. It's probably the top ones that we'll probably be looking at. But F1 Riley is back on right in the back of Steve B. But he breaks early to get the corner right, gets Apex nicely, and the motor again sits in P14.
Arsenal scored. Oh, Blaise Solanke scored an own goal.
The corner. Right, Arsenal scoring from a corner.
They just scored as well. I think this fight is Matt and Egolf, right? This is all it is for now.
Yeah, it's a good little battle. Mikey and Milan are close as well. Mikey, he dropped off a bit, but now he's running back with Milan again.
It was a corner as well, you were right.
Surprise, Arsenal. It's not hard to do.
Gabriel's headed it on to Solanke.
Moecat is one to watch as well. Moecat just on the back of Stevie and F1 Riley. I will say, Moecat has underfueled.
Ooh.
But it is raining, so
it is raining, yeah, and there might be a safety car. What I will say, and I know the tyres will be very much different.
Oh, apparently it wasn't even supposed to be a corner.
Oh, brilliant. Arsenal cheating again. How many positions will Arbeck Dury gain when everyone pits? He's by himself. He's by himself. People got to change their wing. He pitted early. Is he gaining time driving by himself, or is he not? I don't know. I'm just saying. I see him on the map there by himself, and I respect him.
Behind Haytham.
I respect him for not retiring.
Yeah, no, that's like the prime principle of DTS.
Of DTS, yes.
I think he comes out ahead of Pro and Haytham.
Speaking of prime principles, team principal Jay might have to give Brad some words of motivation here because he's lost a second again.
F1 Riley gets ahead of Stevie into the braking zone of turn 40 breaks later. It's F1 Riley down here. Stevie's been hit in the back by Mo, and that's ruined his run. The breakfast splits against the United versus the Motor again.
Yeah, Pigeon's found pace again.
1.4 now. 1.4.
Is the track drying, by the way? Not drying, but like it doesn't look as bad.
Well, the rain has just stayed the same, to be honest.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just whether they've been doing loads of laps. It seems like it's like a drier patch on the track.
There's a dry line now. Well, drier line.
And Pigeon is that's 1.5 now.
Can we
1.
please
6.
stop this plan? This plan never ends well. Every time it's been said.
1.6 now. He's gone up to 1.7 nearly. 1.8 seconds for Pigeon. Pigeon is now... Pigeon's 2 seconds clear. Pigeon has just done half a second in half a sector.
We did see last season, Brad does not like used tyres in the wet.
But we do know what Brad does like.
Oh, no.
Sending it at the end. He goes for it at the end. We often see Brad. Azerbaijan, he was sending it at the end. Not Azerbaijan, sorry. Singapore, he was sending it at the end.
I believe that was more his tyres were dead and he was struggling to keep them on in the straight line.
But Jay's got a plan though, apparently, right?
Yes.
So we all shouldn't worry.
Remember, the plan don't necessarily... here we go. Just prolong the plan.
The plan's been prolonged for a whole season, man. And Rieski's found himself in a little bit of a no man's land as well.
I was just going to say, Arbeck Dury did come out ahead of Pro, 5 seconds ahead of Pro actually, and Moecat gets DB.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, he's under fueled like you said. That yellow fuel light. And he's sideways!
Oh,
Mo was sideways and Stevie nearly collected him. Hopefully he didn't lose his wing from that. I don't think he did.
As Craig is middle pressure on Lee Webb.
And I'll tell you who else is under pressure right now. I think it's Famous Wayne by Mikey G.
Oh, Craig's in. So are we going to start to see the front runners come in?
Honestly, Jace,
I think to get back in this race, Brad might have to launch an undercut here.
Do you reckon?
Yeah,
we'll just wait for a safety car.
A safety car could happen, but I think if Brad gets an undercut, he could get that 2.4 seconds back. And then if he's leading, he could protect his guy. Oh, never mind!
Who's that? Is that Brad? Oh, no, that's is that Hayton? Who was that?
Is it either Hayton or Steve B? I think it's Steve B. He's down in 17th.
I can't remember what I was going to say now. Oh my gosh, Ollie Watkins scored.
Is that a double?
No, he's only got one, I think.
Oh, no, he missed earlier.
Just having a little look around.
The back, Brad.
Are people going to change their wing when they pit, by the way? They have to, right?
Well, Scotty's got a 2.3 second gap.
Scotty can afford to. I'm thinking Wayne and Mikey, who are right next to each other.
I think they will. They will lose a lot.
Sideways, Tuck is Tokyo drifting. And Dave Riley's going to be putting them under pressure now. I think Dave Riley's going to go in for a move there.
Tuck. Where the hell is Tuck? Oh, there he is.
Next Dave Riley. Dave Riley's weaving in and out.
Oh, Diablo! Diablo's in P2.
Oh, snap. Oh, but yeah. Oh.
Brad comes in. So he might be going for this undercut. 12 laps in. He's going to have 16 laps for this second stint on the Inters.
Anything? Is that the only pit we've got so far? I believe so.
Yep.
It's an early pit from DSL Brad. He does not want a safety car now.
I think lap 14 do 50-50 on both tyres. But to get undercut 2 laps earlier, it's good for Brad.
Well, yeah, I mean, the medium tyres do about, 13 round there, which is about half the stint anyway. So you just got half and half on the Inters as well. Should be fine.
As he comes out in clean air, which is massive for Brad.
That's what he wants.
Dave Riley 4.1 ahead. But the last time he was in traffic with Dave Riley, it did not end well for him.
It didn't. And I'll also tell you who I don't think is going to be very happy right now. Mick hates it. Everywhere Mick looks, Rumsky and Reevesky are next to each other. And they're next to each other again. P6 and P7, they're having a great race so far. They're having a great race. Both of them.
Well, our closest battle now is Mikey and Famous Wayne.
Reevesky, just keep it together, man. You need went sideways there. Famous Wayne and Famous Wayne's drifting. Although, that's what I was about to say. I hate the play physics on the rain in this game. I hate it so much. Why is everyone sliding around corners and it working?
How are you back? I muted you for 10 minutes.
That's been 10 minutes. Can't you just permanently mute?
Alright, half an hour it is. Right. Mikey G is putting the pressure on Famous Wayne. What can Wayne do here?
Just Wayne his comment disappear, man. Just shut up like that. Wayne is gone defensive. He's weaving down the straight.
Our only battle on track. There's no one else next to each other. Apart from...
Is Matt and Egoff...
Craig is on the back of Arbeck Dury.
Mo's made a move.
Oh, Mo and Tuck.
My days, it's so difficult out of corners on traction.
Oh,
and Milan's in.
Tuck scared me there. Yeah, Tuck's in. And Big
Dury!
Big Dury's gone into someone. I think that was Craig. They're alive, and how's that not a safety car?
I tell you what, Brad would have been panicking. They're side by side into turn 1. It's Wayne and Mikey. They're side by side through the corners. He's on the curve. He's got to yield. He does yield, but how much longer does he yield for? No, Wayne defends. And he holds it, and Mikey lost time in the end.
How was that Arbeck Dury? Stevie!
Wow!
Oh, he's undercut Tuck. Come on!
Mate, I'm telling you, this is his conditions.
Yeah, he is a wet weather specialist. As Mikey G is chasing down Famous Wayne again.
It's the Chuckle Brothers to you, to me, Rumsky and Reevesky, the twins in P6 and P7. Side by side, Mo and Brad. Brad's got to go pick the move up quick because he doesn't want to lose time, and he gets it done easy round the outside. What a move by DSL Brad.
And I'll tell you what, I'm going to quickly have a look at the gap to the leader, which is 24 seconds. He's encountering traffic.
Do we reckon?
I don't think track limits will be that much.
Arbeck Dury's just lost it in the pit lane. Did he pit again?
Yeah, his whole wing's broken, mate. Brad's run is crazy, but he has got traffic. It's Mikey G and Wayne, and he needs to get past these two.
They've got no wings either. Pigeon's in. He's got to do it now.
They're all in, and they're 2 in front are fighting in front of Brad.
Great Wall of China in front.
Brad does not want this. They made contact. They're losing even more time. Brad
Mick shouting Vamos.
Oh, Brad. around the outside. Wayne's staying out and Mikey G's coming in.
Oh, Wayne's off track.
And Brad gets him, but is that
valuable
time lost?
I don't know. He might have got it. I think he's got
ahead. He's lost enough time.
Oh, he's no side by side. No, he's not. Oh,
Brad is fuming.
Wayne and Mikey.
If that didn't happen, he would have come out ahead.
Of all people, Famous Wayne.
Famous Wayne, his mentor. And,
his mentor.
It's cost him.
Wherever he is. And Wayne's got no wing as well. Mikey is as much to blame in that sense. Craig set the fastest lap. Craig set the fastest lap. Hang on a minute. We're seeing some great drives.
I believe Scotty has got a new wing.
Yeah, Scotty will fly now. Scotty will fly.
Because he's behind Rumsky. Rumsky has a wing. Wayne obviously has a... Mikey G, I believe he did change his wing as well. He has changed his wing.
No, Scotty doesn't have... Scotty's still got no wing. Scott still has no wing. No, he's right. End plate is still not there. He went without the wing.
Oh, I think
he thinks he's got enough pace. He must have got... Oh, he got stacked again.
Oh, yeah. Wait, where's Milan? No, Milan was behind him. I don't even know.
He might have got stacked by Diablo.
Diablo's very far ahead, to be fair. There's a lot of traffic in this last sector here. Diablo and Famous Wayne down the inside. Diablo's great move.
Reeves getting Haytham. Reeves gets past Haytham, has to yield. Stevie's on the back of this.
There is so much traffic.
There's a lot of fighting, bearing in mind this is a wet race, by the way. This is very good. Moeka up 15 without pitting. I will say, are these fastest laps because of new tyres?
Haytham's almost round and Stevie gets past.
Is the track drying a bit?
No, I don't reckon.
Do you reckon these are new tyres, fastest lap sets? As Haytham's under attack from Tuck now.
Yes, it's the new tyres. And DSL Brad goes fastest. Brad will be fuming. He will be absolutely livid.
Who's Wayne that side in the pits?
I hate him. Loses another place.
That's a 10-second.
Tuck's almost round. And now looking at the gap,
the gap's actually got bigger as well. The gap's got bigger for Brad and Pigeon, and he's on new tyres. He's going to be furious.
And that's with Brad setting fastest lap. So
yeah. It's 2 seconds now. What was it? 2 laps earlier? 3 laps earlier? I don't know what it was.
1 lap.
Was it only a lap? Rain takes so long.
2 laps.
2 laps. I mean, so he will have a tyre advantage there.
Fighting Steve Egan here. I don't know why. Actually, we have a little interesting battle here between Scotty MT and
I was gonna say,
Milan.
Has Milan pit?
Yeah, he has. I believe. He has, yes. He has got 1 lap older tyre than Scotty MT.
Milan gained quite a few positions on his in-laps then, right? That's why he was down in like P12. You've done well there.
Yeah, it's been a hard... it's a hard race to understand what's going on, to be honest. It's all changing left, right and centre. One thing that hasn't changed is Matt F1 staring at the rear end of Vamos Motorsport.
Isaac's so good. Jay says Scotty's just having one of those races. It is one of those ones where you just by yourself. Although he has got a car in front of him now. Yeah,
he needs to get this done as well, because this is an important place for Scott.
Where was he before? P6? Is that where he was before the pit? Pigeon's gone quicker. Wow. It's 3 seconds now.
The end. Make sense of that.
Make sense of that,
Did
man.
Wayne change his wing? Let's have a look. Famous Wayne down in P17. Have you changed your wing, sir?
He had to. He can't be
in front of him, the motor he has. Yeah, because he was fighting Mikey G.
Now he's fighting Pro.
Ahead. I don't think he's fighting Pro.
Look. Shut up.
As F1 Riley gets ahead of Stevie, the Motor Gear car. Let's just go aboard with that, I guess, because he's been doing this for a long time. I wonder when he's going to try and make this move happen. Surely at some point he's got to try something. No,
we saw him do this in... Oh, I was about to say, we saw Scotty do this in Brazil last season, where he thought about it before he went for the move. Where's Diablo in all this?
P3.
By himself.
Yeah, a lot of these cars are by themselves now. It's normally what happens in a wet race after pit stops.
How sick would it be if we could get a little team radio every once in a while from someone or something?
Yeah,
just drop in.
Wide there.
He is all over the back of Egolf though.
Yeah. And these have got a good pace, to be fair. They've got a 7-second gap to the guys behind. There it is. There it is.
Oh, he's the only one as well.
We're at China.
Race.
We're at China.
Yeah, not only are you at China, we're at China driving at half the speed you normally drive at. How'd you get a track?
Wait, man.
Pro is the only driver season 4
or below. Joined him.
Wait.
And Lee Webb is right at the back of Craig.
Jay says, interesting fact, Pro is the only driver season 4.
Oh, yellows in sector 2, it's Arbeck-Dury. And down the inside goes Craig MC on Lee Webb. Arbeck-Dury gets going. And it's not been a great race for the Pink Panther.
Can you make whatever the hell Jay's trying to say? Because that's not English to me.
Pro's the only driver season 4 or below to never have been promoted.
Safety car! Safety car!
Tuck is gone! Ironworks are not scoring in Friar Tuck's car. That is our first DNF of the season, and I believe everyone is going to pit. The race is back on, and this is massive for Scotty and Mikey G.
Pro gets a drive.
Bro.
He's only gone and sped it. Yeah, no, he sped it. He sped it. He sped it.
This game is rubbish.
No, this is because you've got. This happened to me around Canada. You've just got to go so slow while you're above your delta because it will just chuck a drive-through on you.
I've got 2 drive-throughs in Australia.
You've got to just go as slow as possible because the delta will just chuck you in it. This is brilliant for Brad now.
All right. Jay has given us a few clues on how to say it. Go on, try your sentence again.
Pro is the only driver season 4 or below to have never been promoted.
Oh, good. You know what? Leave Pro alone.
Yeah. Wait. What was the need? Why did you shoot shots at Pro?
Yeah, that is no need, Jay. Jay, if I had a decision between Pro and Jay, I'd pick Pro any day.
I pick Pro.
Has
Pro and Jay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Pro for Yay.
I am. What racer?
Oh.
Is he on the other side?
I think so, yeah. Should we talk about the people we've lost? I can't believe some of the people we've lost. We lost Plavanche. Plavanche was an outstanding driver last season.
Wait, where the hell's Ben Brash gone? Is he in reserve this week?
Ben Brash is reserve.
Craig, yeah. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? No, why are you laughing? No, seriously. Why are you laughing? I don't know what's funny about that. Seriously, why are you laughing? You had something stuck in your throat or something? What's funny?
No. It's just Ben Brash has been replaced by Craig.
Well, I don't know what's funny about that.
Why are you laughing?
I honestly, I don't know what's funny about that, to be honest. I think that's a great swap for swap, and I actually think Craig's the better driver out of the two. Scotty MT in the pits now. Changed his wing.
Did he change his wing?
Changing.
Oh, yeah. Scott hurt, this race. It's really hurt.
My reserve driver, Fraser, has just got DQ'd for ignoring a drive-through.
What? What?
Fraser, in the other tier, reserving for Hassan Toya, has just got disqualified for ignoring his drive-through penalty.
Oh, interesting. Right, who has not pit? Diablo, Egolf Hazard, Matt have not pit. Little Pigeon has. Rumsky has not. Mo has not. Mikey has not. Lee has not. And Haytham has not. So a few guys have stayed out on their, I say old tyres, older.
Yeah. And do you know what as well? This could cause commotion in the ocean on the track at the moment with Lil Pigeon fighting through these positions here. Brad's got Rumsky in between himself and Pigeon.
I'll tell you what, 10 laps, Pigeon has to get through 3 cars in 10 laps. I think Diablo is looking strong here.
Diablo, and we know who his TP is.
How these tyres going to be?
Well, we know who his TP is. It's Rostocker. And
yeah,
Stocker knows what he's doing.
Rostocker is a master strategist.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Although he can't make a train, can he? I made a train in the Super Bowl.
Oh, true. No one can make a train like your driver's made a train.
Yeah, that was actually cold, I can't lie.
It was an impressive train to see, to be fair. Every lap, every corner, there they were, all 4 of them. Just having a look around the grid.
As a mixed driver, Egolf is up into P2. Yes, he is for Vamos Motorsports debut race. And the other debut is GP20 in P3. Which are, the points they get from this race could be deducted.
You got to give me one at least. You got at least about 5 chances before you was only talks of a point deduction.
No, because my one was stupid.
Oh, you called Hilly stupid?
No. Go on. What do you think about this rule?
No comment, to be honest. I think I think everyone's badge size should be the exact same.
They should, shouldn't they, Crumpets?
Oh, is there more shots on the grid? Where's
Look at Crumpets?
Oh, Milan's yolk is a little bit smaller than most of his egg. His yolk's a little bit smaller.
Oh.
He's got more weights to his egg than Mo does.
Mo just had a lucky crack.
Yeah, I tell you what, Diablo needs a lucky crack here for to be able to hold on to the position in the end, because Pigeon's going to be flying through, I reckon.
But to be fair, your situation is much worse than holding R2 at a badge size.
No, he may have
accidentally out with a brown car.
But the thing is, he may have been like. What if his like thumb slipped or something, or he put his controller down that like just continued moving the saturation? Like there's things you've got to take into account here.
Yeah, but surely Matt has to go. This doesn't look red to me. Something's off here.
I don't know what Matt's cooking. He's cooking a P3 at the moment. I'm all right with that. Matt will have it changed, and if he doesn't, I know who my driver I'll be selling is.
Oh, what a legend, man.
Great
driver.
Could have
happened to a fucking funnier guy.
He's known for his 1 minute of time penalties and his 2 minute pit stops, and now he's known for his wrong colour of his car.
Yeah, Matt's been for a lot, you know.
Mistaken Matt.
We're still waiting for Arboguri here, so safety car's going to stay up on another lap.
Who's best off at the moment? Is it Racing Knights at P5 and P8?
Yeah, they're looking good. But I will say, Mikey G is on older tyres. No, wait, is it Mikey or Robski? One of them's on older tyres.
Did Mikey even change his wing?
They're both on older tyres. No, Mikey G is in P8 with a broken wing. Oh no, with a fixed wing. He fixed it in the first stop.
Who's in the pits? That's Mo in the pits. Well, that safety car's on the car.
Is Mo trying to service drive-through?
Oh, dear, he is.
Oh.
When will they learn? When will they learn? It doesn't work.
He's on the mediums! He's on the mediums! Is he trying? Wait. He's not trying. What?
What is bro cooking? Is he? No, I'll tell you what's happened here. Do you know what? I know what's happened here. He's gone, I'll serve my drive-through, ignoring what tyres it says he's on, and it's pitted him instead of serving the drive-through.
It looks a bit better, but it's not dry.
No, it's still raining. We must not forget. It is literally raining.
I'm not sure.
No, I know what he's done. Delta crazy.
Up 13 places, not anymore.
Mate, he might be behind.
Rostock is giving us information. 5 more minutes.
Slick's maybe a bit. Okay, so maybe he is going for it. This seems wild.
If Mo is strategically slow here, he can hold out for another lap.
Yeah, but there's 8 laps left.
No, but if the safety car takes a lap,
he's
that's a 2-minute lap.
He's caught a safety car. There's no strategy in that. Nor is it allowed anyway. I don't think anyway. But I don't think he's going to be able to gain the time in the amount of laps we have left. But we'll see.
But if he gets dry for 1 lap, that's 10 seconds of lap gain there.
If Mo wins now, then he's got to drive.
It's a master stroke.
Mo's got to drive through.
Oh yeah, he's got to drive through.
Mo's got to drive through.
Never mind. Oh,
Wayne, you don't know,
What are you doing?
How's he hit Craig?
I think you can get that removed. We've seen them get removed a lot.
No, if Wayne's hit the back of Craig, Wayne's surely the one to blame.
Right. Diablo's going to lead us away.
This guy loves a penalty, doesn't he?
As Crumpets calls Mo a legend.
Mo big ball, isn't it?
Racing's got past F1 Riley.
Oh no. What's going on? Stay on board to the front, I'll stay on board to the middle.
Yeah, he hasn't let him pass again, but I don't know what's happened there.
If it's unserved, it is a rule, you can have it removed afterwards. If he's trying to avoid carnage.
Right, Mr. Diablo. Our current champions of DTS. Formerly known as Toro Rostocker, now known as Pink Panthers. Diablo is going to lead us away for a 9-lap charge.
Keep an eye on with this because we've got drivers on different tyres everywhere.
8-lap charge. As he's got his leg, he's legged it, and he's got a good start. Egghoff has behind. It looks all good.
Pro's past Famous Wayne. Pro is just put. Oh, Wayne's in the pits.
He's serving his time for something. He's serving 10 seconds. As Egghoff Hazard is trying to down the inside. Pigeon's already into P3. Pigeon is already into P3.
And Brad's got 2 cars in between himself and Pigeon now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about DSL Brad. Brad didn't actually. Oh no, he did pit.
Big weave from Egghoff. Egghoff's nearly sideways trying to dodge Diablo then. And Pigeon's got up the inside. Is he going to brake later or is he going to have to sit behind? No, he's not. He hits the back of him.
Brad is going around the outside of Rumskin. He gets the move done. He's ahead on the Racing Knights. Racing Knights is 6th and 7th.
I don't know what happened to Egghoff there. He nearly lost the car.
Hold up. It is looking drier.
It's
dry.
And
Pigeon around the outside and there's not enough grip. There was no way he was going to make that work.
But this is where the new tyres come better. If the track's dry and you want as much as you can out of these tyres, which means the fresher tyres are going to be perfect out of everyone. But it's blowing dry. It's not raining, it's dry.
Famous Wade...
Is he on softs?
He's on medium.
He's off the track.
Never mind.
He's off the track.
And I think people might think about coming in. Oh, Pigeon's almost lost it. And Egghoff and Diablo going at it. Egghoff, can he lead? He's returned to DTS. Vamos Motorsports debut. Will they lead in their first race? It looks like they will down the inside. Egghoff Hazard gets the move done, but Diablo tries to stay around the outside, and he's got the move. Egghoff Hazard leads. There's a crazy bit of carnage behind.
Brother Matt, they're sideways nearly hitting each other. You could have timed that any worse, you know. Let's see what Wayne's doing. He's bloody on the ground.
There's so much position changes. There's so much carnage. Scotty is in. Scotty is in. TB is in. The United have pulled the trigger.
Hold on.
They have pulled the trigger.
Did you tell them?
I got them on speed dial. And is this the strategy to go for? What tyre are they going to choose? Medium or soft?
It's soft. It's 5 laps. It's a set of soft tyres and our fastest lap to take with it. And it's the medium Scotty's put
mediums.
On.
It's mediums. Stevie and the softs. This is going to be a crazy final few laps.
Hold on, Pigeon's about to attack Diablo. Egghoff's got a second gap nearly.
Egghoff's
got a pit, surely, right? Wait, what's the gap now?
Drive here.
Oh, I don't know. 5 laps and 30 seconds about a pit lane. I don't know. I do not know.
They could gain like... Oh, Pigeon's almost round! I think they could gain 10 seconds a lap here.
Pigeon's being well ambitious here. Pigeon's getting punchy. Pigeon's in the off the track. Diablo is not letting him through. Diablo is squeezing him out. Well, I say squeezing. He's defending him. He's not letting him by. But Pigeon's got the grip and Pigeon's got the pace. Maybe
Pigeon's got so much grip, but he's being very reckless.
He's got Brad on the back of him.
Oh, this is so close.
Pigeon's got to be careful because if Pigeon spins Diablo, everything he's been doing there comes undone because that penalty ends up dropping him all the way down to what, P12.
It'll drop him pretty much out of just any contention of good points.
He's being punchy.
And he's got overtake mode on. He's got overtake mode on. He's going to go down the inside, and it is so dry. It is so dry with 6 laps. 6 laps remaining. Down the inside, Pigeon's going to do it. Pigeon is into P2, but
he's
how
got
much
a pit,
longer?
Surely.
Scotty and T.
Egghoff's in!
Egghoff's in! Scotty could be leading!
Pigeon's off the track!
Pigeon's in the pit lane! Carnage in the pit lane! What is Scotty up to? He's going down the back straight now!
Scotty flying on the medium
Brad stayed out! Brad, Matt, Reese, Lee Webb and Haytham have stayed out in completely dry conditions. DSL Brad is almost sideways into turn 1. This is crazy.
Guys, to answer your question, 2 penalties is Steve B on 3 seconds and Wayne on 3 seconds. Everyone else is clear. No penalties at all. This is just all out. Oh no,
Scotty's actually lost time. Scotty has lost time. He comes out in P14.
Pro's just put a new set of inters on.
Pro?
Oh no, sorry.
He hasn't
it said 0.
changed.
It said 0. He's putting mediums on now.
Yeah, Scotty actually lost time there, I think. Pigeon is our leader. Pigeon overtook Egghoff Hazard.
No, Pigeon's not the leader though. Brad's the leader. Brad's got 5 laps to hold on to this.
He ain't holding this. He ain't holding this.
What's the gap? What's the gap?
The gap is 25 seconds.
He's got about half a sector. Yeah, this is going to be ropey for Brad. Brad's got to pull the trigger now. As is Reevesky, as is Matt. Oh, the United boys have both... United? Oh my gosh, I called them United. The GP boys have both stayed out. It's because United used to be red. The GP boys have both stayed out. They've got to pull the trigger. Matt's got to come in. Reevesky's got to come in. I swear, if they double stack each other, it's yellow flags. Scott EMT sideways. Scott EMT just lost a heap of time.
I don't know what's going on, but Pigeon is the man to watch. He is leading the charge.
It's too wet. Scotty's driving sideways. It's too wet still. It's dry on track, but there's no grip.
I reckon we have a visual glitch.
There's no grip. Wait, is it still wet for people? Scotty can't drive. Look at Scotty. Look at Scotty's POV.
I don't understand what's happening.
Look at Scott's POV. He cannot keep the car in a straight line.
Time despite it being
it's wet.
Dry.
Is there a visual glitch? Ross Tucker said game's BS. There's a visual glitch, isn't there? It's raining still.
It's completely dry.
GP boys, stay out! Stay out! Stay out!
What is going? I genuinely reckon it might be rain.
It's a visual glitch. Wait, Stocker, what's happened? Stocker says it's BS. I think there's a visual glitch.
Pigeon in butt dry condition is losing 5 seconds a lap.
He says this is an effing joke. Just want to remind you of the plans. It's wet. It's wet, isn't it? It's wet. The track's wet.
I'm so confused.
Can we just, Armand? Do you know what? Can we just stand up and have a round of applause for EA real quick? Let's just give a round.
What is going on?
What a fantastic creation. Just went. Yeah, I think it's Stocker.
Diesel Brad might have just got the easiest win of his life,
which is a shame, really, because it was looking like a good scrap.
Somehow it looks like he's got more grip than the dry runners.
Because he does. Look at Scotty's POV. I haven't seen him. Portimao flashback. What happened in Portimao?
What is going on?
Oh! Mikey's lost the car and he's on dry tyres. It's wet. The track's wet.
I'm so confused.
Oh my gosh, Scott MT's just getting loads of time.
I don't think Scott is the right man to be watching here. I
mean compared to Mikey,
Pigeon has lost another 3 seconds this lap.
Portimao was similar in qualifying. It's a visual glitch then, where it says it's dry on track, but it's still too wet for dry tyres, I think.
Let's all go GT7. I'll happily join you at GT7, mate.
Oh, damn. I'm very down, actually.
Right, so what on earth is happening here? I think these top 5 are guaranteed. Haytamar!
Lee Webb?
Yeah, Lee Webb as well. Unbelievable. And I'm seeing F1 Riley overtake Pro. Yeah, like, this is crazy.
Yeah, what's going on?
On the intertide. Look how much grip he has. F1 Riley, who pit a lap ago. He is flying ahead of these guys.
We've got a visual glitch here.
What is going on? A crazy opener to DTS. And Diablo.
Fifth would be insane.
Running back on Rumsky.
Wait. Jay's plan's about to be a plan and a high first.
I can't believe what's happening. This is crazy.
Wait, so what is the track drying though, but it's still too wet, or is it just wet still?
Okay, take out context. If you were driving on this track, you would think, let's go on the soft tyre or the medium tyre or something like that.
Well, yeah.
Somehow the Inter is 5 seconds a lap quicker. Yeah,
but is it actually still wet, is what I'm saying, or is the track actually bone dry, but the visual, the track surface thing is...
go and look at someone's stream, see what they're seeing. Is anyone streaming?
Yeah,
Milan is streaming.
Yeah, Milan was streaming.
Milan is streaming, and on his stream, it is dry. It is dry, and he has no grip at all. This is crazy.
As Craig gets a penalty...
I've never seen anything like it.
I think Bad's laughing.
Oh my god, I'm watching Diablo now, and he's running back on Rumsky, and he just has nothing. This is mental. And what a result for the debut team. They might be getting a penalty deduction, but that points deduction won't matter if they get mental points like this. 2 and 3 for the GP20 cars, with Lee Webb for Ironworks. One Ironworks out, the other sits in P4, and they're Renault invincible. They're looking invincible. And F1 Riley gets past Stevie. Stevie's on the soft tyre, and F1 Riley's on the inters.
What's going on?
I don't even know. This is a strange watch. So, I would hate to be driving in this condition. I did think, Scott Pitt, when it was dry, it was completely dry, and he came out so far back. So there was something definitely up with that. Because when you pit for dry tyres, you have a significant advantage, like a crazy good advantage. And Steve B is pitting. Is he going on the Inters?
I think he's going to.
I wouldn't blame him going on the Inters after watching F1 Riley.
I think he's going to.
Honestly, going on the Inters here, it might be a good shout.
I hate this game. I know I should say.
He actually has gone on the Inters. This is crazy.
This game actually makes no sense. How can you have a track that's literally as dry as it can be and the wet tyres still be faster?
Stevie B is on the Inters. He's gone back on the Inters despite it looking dry as mental. It looks like a desert out here. But somehow it is wet. I mean, Haytham in the last lap gained 5 seconds on Pigeon.
I feel really bad, though, for everyone who was, like it looked like it was going to work. Like Pigeon were in for the win. Scotty, who just pit for these new tyres.
I mean, you can only do what your eyes show you, and it's dry.
Scotty would have been better off staying out with wing damage.
Yeah. So F1 Riley, honestly, I think F1 Riley could find himself maybe P9 ahead of Diablo. Think about that.
Yeah, you're right. F1 Riley is only 2 laps left. F1 Riley is closing up on Scotty MT.
He's gaining so much time on these guys as well.
And I'll tell you what, amongst all the carnage and all this fantastic game, Brad's gaining time at that front there. He's looking good up front there. And somehow Jay's plan has absolutely cooked. Jay's plan. Jay has actually... Do you know what? Can we have an investigation on Renault Invincible, please? Because ever since he said trust the plan, the game has absolutely screwed everyone over.
I don't know what to say about this race. This shouldn't be happening. It should be Pigeon winning, Egolf P2 and Ramsky P3.
Yeah, it should be.
And so you know what I mean?
Should be
5 seconds ahead, and Dave Riley's got past him. Dave Riley gave 5 seconds in a couple of corners. That's crazy.
Mate, what is this?
Dave Riley might... Honestly, I think Dave Riley's going to get Diablo. Honestly, I think he's going to get P9.
If I was those guys that changed to slicks, I would be annoyed as hell as well. I don't get that. I don't understand how a track can look like that. I mean, literally, we can see the tyre marks on how dry the track is.
I mean, you don't see a drop of water anywhere.
The track's shining from the heat. The track's shining from the heat. But we are on the last lap now, Harman.
Yeah, we are actually. Where is DSL Brad? Here he is on the final lap.
Stocker's just said it's getting worse. It's getting worse.
It's because their tyres are technically getting colder.
Yeah, true.
Oh, Brad went sideways. Come on, Brad. You know oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, Brad! Oh my god, Brad!
What's happening? What's going on?
He's a crazy man.
No, what's going on?
This is because you said he doesn't push. I said he doesn't push on the last lap.
Yeah, this is, and I said he did, and he's going for it now. And
they never got hot at all. Oh, that's crazy.
He may have had. Oh, he's lost the car, Brad. There.
It's crazy how he's driving like this and he's still gaining time on everyone.
Wait, no, he's not. He's losing time. Brad, don't lose the car on the last lap, sir. He's weaving.
He's taking a bit.
He's weaving.
He's taking a bit. This Brad, is his moment. His statement.
Right. We said it may be, ever gone via glitch or stuff, but you can only do what you can do. You can only beat what's in front of you, right, Armin?
Yes. And last season's runner-up. He did everything he can at that final race in Brazil. And to begin this season with a win, Renault Invincible's plan, it's worked somehow. DSL Brad wins in China. He's done it. DSL Brad picks up 50 points to start his campaign. But it's not about Brad. Well, it is about Brad. It's about the debut team. GP20 double podium. We'll ignore their double, their livery infringement. But it's a double podium for the two of them. But DSL Brad is the main man. Somehow, in dry conditions, he made the Inters last.
And look, Lee Webb in P4 and Haytham in P5. Unbelievable. Like we said, game's rubbish, game's glitched. You can only beat what's in front of you, though, and these 5 decided we're staying out, and those 5 got it right. So do you know what? Fair play to the top 5. We're still waiting for everyone. By the way. Pigeon has just crossed the line. That's how much the gap has been from those tyre changes.
Yeah, and F1 Riley, fair play. He knew what happened early, and he comes in P9. Motor Gears debut. What a drive from Dave Riley. And Milan in the wall.
Diablo, God, Diablo.
Then Milan finishes P11, with Scotty MT going to be P12, and then Stevie could... No, he's not going to be Mikey. But Stevie, who also picked, somehow ended up ahead of Wayne.
Absolute sending it Scotty MT over the line there. Fantastic little drift from him there. I don't think we're going to have very happy drivers here. I don't think the drivers are going to be very happy with
honestly, I don't think people will be happy. But if I was Brad, Matt, Reevesy, Lee Webb and Haytham, I'd be over the moon. I'd take those points and run. Oh my days, what a race.
I'll tell you what, bearing in mind it was a whole wet race and he was like, we've got a long session here. What a race.
Reevesy is the host and he finishes on the podium what everyone else. I wonder what Reevesy's screen was like. I genuinely wonder. Yeah,
we need to see what's going on there.
What just happened? That was crazy.
Brad's going to be loving it though. Brad will be loving it.
Yeah,
it is an all Brexit podium. It is an all Brexit podium. Let's have a little look at the podium here, because it does look quite good, doesn't it? The 2 and 3 just look amazing on the podium. I can't lie.
Yeah, their cars look even better.
Just mate. Thanks, I actually appreciate that. We do have a very nice looking car. But it is Brad in the middle on the top step of the podium. Jay has absolutely. I'm going to interview Jay after this because something needs discussing.
What just happened? Right, I'll run through the order. DSL Brad wins Matt F1 MP2 with Reevesy MP3, Lee Webb MP4 and Haytham MP5. Fast lap goes to Pigeon. Unfortunately didn't get a win tonight despite his dominance. P6 for him in the Top Gun. P7 for Egolf Hazard. P8 for Rumsky. F1 Riley in P9 after doing 4 stops that race. And Diablo P10. Milan in P11. Scott in P12. And Mikey in P13. Stevie in P14 with Wayne in P15. 16th goes to Moecat, Craig 17th, and I didn't get a rest.
I didn't get a rest either.
So, that was our opener. I'm not sure what to say after that.
What? Does anyone have a POV where it was wet on track still for them? Because I don't think anyone did. I think everyone had it dry. I think everyone did have it dry.
Rumsky raised a good point. I want to see what Reevesy saw.
Which is now going to cause a lot of worry in wet races when it goes dry now. Everyone's going to be so unsure if they pit or if they don't now. Because now that's happened, who knows what's going to happen. Any wet race... Is wet weather bugged on this game? Have they managed to glitch?
That is a positive sign, mate. That is a positive sign.
What did he say?
That you're disappointed in P8. Because you deserve to be higher there, mate.
Do you know what? Scotty, Pigeon, Egolf, Rumsky, who else was there in that top mix there? Mikey, Milan, they all should have been higher up. Diablo?
Bone dry on my screen. Right. Well, DTS brings drama no matter what. That's what we saw tonight. And what a way to start the season. DSL Brad getting his championship off to a perfect start, picking up 50 points. Do we do driver's day still, or is that like not a thing anymore?
They did ask for it yesterday, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I think our one has to go to Lee Webb and Haytham.
Yeah, Lee Webb and Haytham.
Yeah, what a big gamble. I feel like they deserve it. And what do you want to rename our second award to?
The F124 award, because it's an absolute shambles. So we're going to go with who's had the biggest stinker today who's
got to be Arbeg Dury. It's got to be Arbeg Dury.
Is it Arbeg? I know it probably is Arbeg.
No, he's spun into turn 30.
Yeah, you're right.
Straight into Craig.
It is Arbeg Dury. I'm sorry, Arbeg Dury.
Yeah, sorry, Arbeg.
But you are our first victim of the newest award.
The F124 award.
The F124 award. Congratulations. Or commiserations.
Okay, that's all from us. It's been a pleasure bringing you the first round of the newest season of DDS. We look forward to seeing what this championship has in the hold. And yeah, that's all from me. Do you have anything else to say?
Hopefully the weather makes sense next week.
I'm trying to figure out what just happened, but yeah. My name is just Keith Rubbish 86 in the Discord. I have been joined by
FLW20. That's just my name now. Just FLW20. That's me. Yeah.
And we will catch you next week for next week's race, wherever that is. It's been a pleasure knowing you.
I'll tell you where it is.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you where it is. Hopefully it isn't a wet race. Hopefully we've got all dry action next week. Hopefully everything is in check as we take to Sandford. It's going to be raining.
All right.
It's going to be raining.
Probably is. All right, that's all from us. And we'll see you next week.